Hey, welcome to another video. I wanted to go over this new update. I hope everyone is enjoying it like I am. There's a lot to take in, especially with the new battle report system. I wanted to go over a few things with you. One of the most important things, I think, is to explain just how lifelink works. I think firstly we need to talk about how lifelink works. Let's have a look. When it procs, two random enemy units will share 50% of the damage received. This is going to last for 6 seconds and has a chance of proccing every 6 seconds. Alright, now let's say you have lifelink equipped on Charles and you're battling a lightning squad and it procs. And let's say during those 6 seconds it connected with Peter and Yi. And let's say Khan did the damage to Charles whilst it was connected to Peter and Yi. When we go over to the report, we'll see Khan's name come up in the damage taken section for Peter and Yi. It'll have LL next to it. Now don't worry, I didn't get this at first too. But after understanding how it works and how they've implemented it on the reports, it makes perfect sense and I love this feature. I think over time, it's just going to get better and better. I think they'll add new things in there, like perhaps a feature for an anti-healing section, I think might be a good addition that they'll put in there. Also, another thing I wanted to discuss is control. There's been a little bit of confusion why some skills aren't in that section and why others are. There's two really main elements to control. One of them is stun, the other is silence. Those are the two main ones that you'll see pop up in that section. I believe Miko's energy skill is also a controlling effect. So you're going to see that in the controlling section. So don't worry too much about that. You'll see it pop up now and then. Just have fun with it, I guess. The part of Miko's energy skill that's a controlling effect is when she pulls a model into that black hole. When she deals damage with the energy skill, it's not considered a controlling effect. It's just that second part when she does pull them into the void for 6 seconds. That's a controlling effect. IK considers that a controlling effect, I should say. I suggest finding probably 2 or 3 other people that you're very close to in power that have the same level skills or around the same level skills and continue to take on the same people. Adjust skill, change skills, battle the same people. This way the data that you're going to collect is going to be, how can we say, it will still have variations, but it won't be as vast as it would if you kept on taking on different opponents. I think this is one of the strategies that I've been employing since it's been a long time now. What happened there? I don't know. That's never happened before. Interesting. Oh, I know what happened. Let's heal some of these troops. That should be okay. Yep. Back up to 238. You know what I also really like about Throne of the Supreme? It's going to allow us to bet. I'm not sure exactly how the betting part is going to work, but they will have a section for betting. I think you're going to be able to collect betting tokens and use them in the bets that you're going to do. Hopefully there'll be bets you can do for, let's say, who's going to win the competition, and or maybe who's going to get runner-up, or who's going to feature in the final four, and things of this nature. Okay, let's retry. But can we do a multi-unit attack, maybe? Ah, again, we're down on... Okay. Let's try now. That's better. Okay. Synchronization issues fixed. What we see on the front of the report is exactly the same on the back. The number of deaths, seriously wounded, lightly wounded, exactly the same. There was a vast difference before this update. I'm glad this is fixed. Now we can look at the new stats and how they're coming across. We can immediately see Miko is doing 21 million damage. We can go to the damage and the skill composition. We can see that out of that 21 million, 7.2 million, and that's 33%, was done with Demon Ambush, and that's her energy skill. 77% of that Demon Ambush was by normal attacks, 23 by critical. Amazing information. We can go to Annihilation and see, again, this is 33% of the damage, 7.2 million. Normal attacks is 418,000. It's 80% of the damage dealt by Annihilation. 732,000 is critical, and that's through 3 attempts. Okay, that's a little bit. Let's go back to this for a second. I think there's a little bit of an error here. Oh no, that's right. See, what it's not showing you is, at first I was reading it wrong. let's have a look at Demon Ambush again. Normal attacks is showing us the average damage because there's 10 of them, and average damage is 429,015. So the total would have been 4.2 million, and that's 77%. That works out perfectly. For critical, average damage is 975,319, but we only had 3 attempts of that, so that works out to be around 2.8 million. So 4.2, 2.8, just in around there, giving you a rough figure. That's going to be around 7.2 million total. So it is working correctly. Toxin Nova, 13 attempts, 3.2 million total damage, and that's 15% of the total damage dealt. And then when we go, normal attacks was 16.9%, critical hits was 31. We can look at the average. Again, critical hit is going to be higher, obviously, and yeah. And I like how they've separated, let's have a look at Toxin Nova, and they've separated the poisoning as well. This is great. It's fantastic. Unbelievable. And they've added the Dark Dragon's Breath here, the mind corruption. Brilliant. 0 damage taken. No healing. And control. Ambush is considered as a control attempt. You have 3 of them. All 3 are going to be successful, obviously. And then we can go to live. And I like how they've separated the damage over time with the normal vampiric kiss. Damage taken, Cleopatra. Assist damage transfer. Now we can see what kind of skills the other side was using. We didn't get to see this before. We can switch them here. Go to enemy stats. Look at the dragon. Just did a control, 8 attempts. So you can see just how successful Earth Roar is. I think it's a good skill. 8 attempts, all successful, and total of 16 seconds. And what it does is stun. Most damage was done by Cleopatra. And lifelink. And see the damage taken. Alright, let's have a look at wind. We can see what sticks out immediately is Baldwin's amount of damage that it did. It's incredibly high. When reading these reports, you have to keep in mind people are assuming when they look at chase or death breath, they're expecting to see a lot of critical hits in the accuracy information, but the accuracy information isn't showing you what procced it. Critical, right, is procking chase and death breath, but the damage that's being dealt is vast majority of